chip forward. San Jose is a covering player for Mark McGee. Huge waiting in the middle. Yes! That is a magnificent goal for Aberdeen.
Well, really, he is the man of the moment. In 5 years as manager at Aberdeen Football Club, Fergie has brought them tremendous success. He's brought them the Scottish Cup, the League Championship, and now the biggest prize of all, the European Cup Winners' Cup. Aberdeen Football Club returned to the city and the heroes' welcome after rewriting the soccer history books. Thousands of fans lined the route from the airport to Pittodrie Stadium to pay an emotional tribute to the men who beat the legendary Real Madrid and take the European Cup Winners' Cup back to Scotland for the first time in 11 years. The European Cup Winners' Cup in the northeast for the first time. And here's how the fabulous Dons defied the odds last night in Gothenburg.
Striking now to find his way through the water. The corner kick. It's McLeish. Deflection, Black. And Aberdeen take the lead. There's Juanito with a dummy. Careless one from McLeish. That'll be a penalty kick, yes. Leighton is penalised. So the penalty kick for Real. Juanito will take it. No chance for Leighton. Delightful little chip forward. San Jose is a covering player for Mark McGee. Huge waiting in the middle. Yes! That is a magnificent goal for Aberdeen.
And after that historic victory, the Red Army were not taking prisoners as they hit the Swedish night spots. For the players too, it was an emotional occasion. One of the youngest sides to win a European trophy had come of age, and manager Alex Ferguson continued his remarkable success story.
Alex, it's difficult to know how you're going to keep your head tonight.
Oh, I'm interested in that.
Absolutely marvellous.
Absolutely. I'm proud of them. I mean, it's their day.
They played like champions, didn't they?
Unbelievable. I mean, I think that spell after we lost the goal, that you know, they let things slip a wee bit. They're setting themselves off going to goal. But second half, extra time, they slaughtered them.
What happened at half-time, Alex? They came out, they transformed.
It was just the wee thing that they worried about, having lost the goal. I mean, started so well and lost a little grip in it. They weren't really getting tight on them. And I wanted to play a bit, you know. But we started one or two things. The strikers did a great job, actually, coming a little bit deeper to force them to play it longer. And it was just alien to the game. Okay, that's the way tactical these things, but really it was just a matter of getting them in a half-time and sorting one or two things out and slaughtered them after that.
And Eric Black had a marvellous game, didn't he?
Magnificent. Just hope his ankle's all right for the Scottish Cup final now. Yeah.
But really, I don't know how you're going to cope with this in Gothenburg tonight, and tomorrow, of course. You're going to be absolutely...
We'll handle it.
I bet you will. Really sincere congratulations.
Thanks very much, Frank.
It's not been an easy trophy to win, and these fans knew they were greeting a special team who'd beaten the best in Spain. and the best in Germany on the way to the final.
Over the ball. Augenthaler looking for a chance to shoot. And that's the moment that Aberdeen were dreading. Now Miller replaces Kennedy on the touchline. Breaks for Cooper, now McGee. That's a great cross, Eric Black is there. It's off the line, no, it's played in by Simpson, and Aberdeen are level. Delahaya has come off Rugby to make space to run at the big defender. Peter Weir helping his defence. Now Dremler. And it's got a touch. McLeish. And that is a special goal coming in from Flugler. Well, they couldn't agree, obviously. Strachan plays it in. The header finds the net. And Aberdeen are back in the match once more. Alec McLeish. Alec McLeish gives Aberdeen a chance. So Alec McLeish picks up only his second goal of the season, but it gives Aberdeen the urge to force the pace in the last 13 minutes. Can they make it? There's Eric Black. The goalkeeper knocks it out. It's in the net and Aberdeen are in front. John Hewitt.
I'm very proud to be associated with Aberdeen Football Club. I think we've done a good job, and I think the Aberdeen public has responded wonderful to us.
Does this sort of turnout today surprise you?
Yes, it does, very much. And I think it shows what the interest of the public is taking in football today. Football is not dead, it's by any means very much alive.
Mr. Donald, what was the feeling in the Real Madrid camp after the game last night?
Tremendous as far as we were concerned. Real Madrid said that we were the better team, no doubt about that, and we're very proud to know that we are now established in Europe.
Chris Anderson, many congratulations. You must be feeling very pleased with yourself.
Yes, I'm very pleased, and very pleased with the supporters. The wonderful help we got at Gothenburg in dreadful conditions.
Actually, were you surprised at all by the numbers who turned out in Gothenburg?
No, we knew that the 10,000 people thereby were going there, and more important, we weren't surprised by the results. We all felt all along we could beat Real Madrid, and I think that's the thing that's filled the people today with such happiness and joy, that they beat such a team of standing as Real Madrid.
I was asking Mr. Donald earlier how the Real officials reacted to the Aberdeen victory.
Well, not very kindly, I'm sorry to say. It was like, as we say, like disappeared like snow off a dike. But, however, we can understand the disappointment, a great disappointment. They were favourites to win, but on the night our players were better. They were a better team, man for man, and we were fully worthy of a great victory.
And so 18 or 20,000 fans here at Pittodrie Stadium greet the Aberdeen heroes. The Dawn Stars, who last night won the European Cup Winners' Cup by beating the legendary Real Madrid. Scenes here are really quite remarkable, considering that for most of these fans it's been a long afternoon. They've been packed into this ground for something like 2.5 hours. But as you can hear, it's been well worth the wait. And just look at these remarkable scenes. There are flags, there are banners, there are scarves, and there are supporters of all ages, of all shapes and sizes, and it really is a fantastic evening. Ferguson, you may be able to see at the back of the parade, and really he's been applauding the fans for turning out, being so patient and waiting such a long time for this amazing welcome home that they've had, because the streets, the houses overlooking those streets, which saw the open-top bus take the team from the airport with the cup, the streets have been absolutely mobbed with well-wishers. There's Eric Black and how pleased he is. Look, he's, of course, the young man who did so well last night, scoring the first goal and had a truly amazing game. In fact, one of the stars last night. Well, you know, it really is quite amazing that there are probably more people here tonight than were in the Ullevi Stadium in Gothenburg last night. The crowd of something like 17,500 people were in Gothenburg. 15,000 of those, perhaps, Aberdeen supporters. But tonight, it's something else. 20,000 people. They've been coming from all over the north and northeast, in fact, from all over Scotland. And goal hero Eric Black had his own special fan club at the ground. I spoke to the talented youngster after he'd taken the salute from the crowd. You must have thought it was a dream come true last night.
Fantastic, I couldn't believe it. Absolutely brilliant. Delighted with the result, and hopefully we'll do the same next week. Hopefully. It'll be great.
I think it was one of your best ever performances.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think the team played well as a whole, really. I think that was the main thing, you know. And I'm just delighted that
Did the celebrations go on very long last night, Eric?
well, they weren't too bad, actually. I think everybody's quite delighted anyway, you know. We're all delighted.
And how about this turnout this evening?
Oh, fantastic. Unbelievable. Couldn't believe it. I didn't think it was as many people in Aberdeen, actually, but there you go.
Arguably. And as the team enjoy the euphoria of today's big occasion, they're already thinking ahead to Saturday's game, a match that could clinch the Premier title, and to the Scottish Cup final in 10 days' time, where they could complete a unique treble. But whatever happens over the next 2 weeks, last night's game will be remembered for a lifetime.
Unaware of the colossal reception that was waiting for them. They'd certainly expected a warm welcome, which is what they got at Aberdeen Airport. But only as their open-top coach neared the city centre did the Dons begin to realise the impact their win had had on Britain's oil capital, which had literally dried up for the afternoon. Manager Alex Ferguson was still in a daze from last night.
The support, you go for your support, they were absolutely magnificent. And the rest of the night goes in so quickly that the champagne was flowing and you don't get to your bed, but who worries about that? But, oh, it was great.
The streets, which had been deserted during the match, were packed solid as Scotland's newest football heroes came home. Hangovers were apparently rare. Many fans were still drunk from last night. All in all, it was the sort of welcome that would put even Liverpool to shame. Jeremy Hands, News at 10, Aberdeen.